In today's video, I am going to be synthesizing bis 2,4,6-trichlorophenyl oxalate, or TCPO for short. TCPO is a special molecule because it is the reason glow sticks glow. For the chemicals required, 4 grams of 2,4,6-trichlorophenol, 1.5 grams of oxalyl chloride, 4 grams of triethylamine, and 50 milliliters of toluene. To get started, I added 4 grams of the trichlorophenol to a round bottom flask. I added a stir bar and poured in 50 milliliters of toluene. I turned on the magnetic stirring to dissolve the trichlorophenol. I then added in 2 grams of triethylamine. The flask is then cooled in an ice bath. Once the flask is cooled down, I slowly started adding the oxalyl chloride in small portions. The reaction happening here is that 2 molecules of trichlorophenol react with 1 molecule of oxalyl chloride to make TCPO and 2 molecules of hydrogen chloride. The triethylamine then acts as a base and reacts with the acidic hydrogen chloride. Once all of the oxalyl chloride is added, I took the flask off from the ice bath and let it react for 2 hours. I then vacuum filtered the contents of the flask. The flask is rinsed with a bit of ethanol. The crude TCPO is then washed with ethanol. I then left it to dry on the vacuum for a few minutes. The slightly wet TCPO is transferred to a beaker and I left it to dry in the oven. Once the TCPO is dry, I measured the yield and it came to be really high at 4.4 grams. I'm pretty skeptical with this high yield and I suspect that there might be some residual ethanol. To test if I actually made TCPO, I'll do the glow stick demonstration. To do this, I first added TCPO, sodium acetate, and a dye to a flask. I used ethyl acetate for the solvent. I turned off the lights and shot in a few drops of a 30% hydrogen peroxide solution. The mixture will start to immediately glow. I used rhodamine B as the dye, which gives a red colored glow, but other dyes will give different colors. That will be it for this video. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing as I'm pretty close to 500 subs as I'm speaking.